Okay, my name's Zakashi guys, and we are back with another PvP guide to help you guys get to that god rank. Now in this video here, we're going to be touching on drop combos. Being able to drop combo is super useful because it can give you so many benefits such as extending your combos and avoiding cover changes. But I'm going to show you how to do it, give you all the benefits, and then show you some live examples of me playing in PvP using the technique. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this video, man, and let's get straight into this. Right, so what I'm going to show you here is what I like to call the practice mode. It's not literally a practice mode, but you can use it to do some stuff. It's the closest thing you can get to a practice mode. What you're going to want to do is go to the menu, then go to the summon page. Once you go to the summon page, you pick a banner of your choice. So in this case, I'm just going to use Ultra Gold Gia Blue because preference, you know. Then I'm going to go to featured characters, press the featured character button, and you can press try. Now in this mode, you can pretty much try out the new sparkings that you don't have or new ultras. And of course, you get to fight this Cyberman. But the Cyberman doesn't move, which is why I call it a practice mode. It's not literally a practice mode because it doesn't fight you back and you can't change any settings, but it's the closest thing you can get. And if you want to try things out, I recommend going to this mode to give you guys that freedom that you need to try things out, especially if you don't have any friends. You know, I don't have any friends. So of course, we got to explain what a drop combo is. A drop combo is when you end your combo intentionally to avoid a cover change, but you can continue attacking the opponent. Now, there is a chance that the opponent can vanish step you, but if you do it correctly, 9 times out of 10, the opponent will not be able to escape what's going on. So what's going to happen is you start your combo strike and blast, but then you drop the combo, but you should usually only drop into strikes, blasts, and greens or forward moving blues. Even then, with forward moving blues, I'm very wary about them, and if the green isn't an AoE, I wouldn't recommend it. In most cases, just strikes and blast work the best. Right, so what I'm gonna do here is show you how to drop combo. So you're gonna see the combo on the right, it counts up the number, it's gonna start going up. But once you see it go back to 1, that means I've dropped combo, but you're going to see there's barely an interval for the enemy to actually vanish step. In most cases, you should be doing it in a sense where you'd be anticipating the enemy is going to cover change. In that sense, they won't be able to vanish step, especially with the small interval that there is. So I'm going to go ahead and strike here. I'm going to do a side step. And then I'm going to drop here. Very small, very small. You could probably get smaller than that. You see that one? Again. Just a small reset. You kind of just have to delay what you're doing just a bit. Then the combo drops. That time it didn't drop. But you get the gist so far. It's essentially just delaying your next strike attack or blast attack so that you can actually drop the combo and then you'd be able to catch them cover changing. Seeing it in process makes much more sense. But of course, knowing what you're doing first is the first step. Right, so of course you'd want to know the advantages of doing a drop combo. Number 1, it resets your combo compensation. If you don't know what this is, essentially the higher combo you get, the less damage you'll be doing per card. Don't ask me why that's a thing, but it makes a lot of sense, to be honest. If you're sending out flurries of punches, your first punch is always going to be stronger than your 20th punch. You're going to get tired along the way. So really and truly, it's quite realistic to a degree, but dropping the combo would reset that. So then your next strike, when you reset your combo, the lower your combo is, the more damage you will do. That's of course in your favor. 2, when you do a drop combo, you'd obviously stop your opponent from using their cover changes. Strike, blast, the global kind, whichever it is, a save. You won't allow your enemy to do that because cover changes works mid-combo. They don't work outside of combos. So if you drop combo at the right time, your enemy won't be able to cover change and save their opponent. In that same boat, if it's not cover change, there will be no damage cut. A lot of units have damage cut when they cover change, so that won't take place, and you also avoid any type of card destroying that happens or any other effects that take place when units cover change. Number 3, you also reduce your Dragon Ball compensation. So if you guys don't know, the longer your combo is, the less likely you are to get Dragon Balls on your cards within one combo. So dropping combo also allows you to get more Dragon Balls when you're drawing in cards, which is also good. And I think the last advantage I'll mention is that you're able to draw more cards. In that moment that you drop combo, it resets your combos, so then your cards will come in a bit faster as if you were idle. That small fragment of time that you actually don't continue your combo allows you to draw an extra card in most cases, especially if you have a character that has high card draw speed, such as Super 17, or someone that just draws cards a lot. Super 17 is a good example though. Now, the only real disadvantage I could think of is 1, you either do it wrong, or 2, your opponent isn't the scared type. So he's not going to be switching out, cover changing, trying to save his people. He's literally going to be swiping on the screen for vanish steps. So in that case, if he vanish steps when you try to drop combo because he didn't switch out, you would then lose priority. And if you were doing drop combos in a scenario where you actually needed to stay in the lead because you had no vanish or something, you'd be put in a bad situation. Also bear in mind that if you didn't have a vanish gauge, you'd be restoring your vanish gauge when you drop combo because you're in that idle position. Just a tiny bit, but it makes a difference. But if you didn't have a vanish step and they vanished because you dropped comboed and they didn't switch out, you're cooked, basically. You just run that risk. So that's pretty much the only disadvantage I can think of. Just bear in mind that's a possibility that could happen. To close out the tutorial part of this video, drop comboing isn't something you should spam. Very rarely should you spam it. So even in this end of the video when I'm showing you the gameplays, spamming it isn't in your best interest, because if you keep spamming it, the opponent will know what you're trying to do at each time, and then you'll basically become predictable, and you'd also just be throwing away priorities that you didn't need to. So pretty much, I'm just advising you use it when you need to use it, and don't just use it because you have the option to use it. It's kind of a secret weapon rather than something that you should just pull out because you know how to do it. Now, here's a small gem that I could teach you. It's not something I could show you right now, but there are instances when it's best to drop combo. For example, if the opponent knows something in your kit that's going to take place, such as a transformation or something like that, they might try switch out before that can happen. Lock-ins are especially a pivotal point in the game, so the person might switch out to a person that's type advantage to avoid that. So you don't want the compensation, so what you do, you drop combo earlier to avoid that. You might also find a lot of people cover change when the health bar becomes yellow. When it becomes yellow, that makes people like, oh, my unit's health is really low. You know that point when it becomes about halfway, their health turns yellow, it's not green no more? When that happens, lots of people begin to panic. So if you see their health go yellow, there's a high chance that a person might cover change. And then you could use the technique in that scenario so you could have more damage be put into the game, allowing you to have a higher chance of winning. After this, there's going to be some gameplay examples showing you me using it. There'll be a counter, so every time I do a drop combo, I will put the counter +1. But that's going to be the end of the video from me. I won't be speaking after this segment. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. This is a super useful technique to help you get above anybody you're playing in PvP, and it's super good if you're trying to make a comeback, because people in a better position than you tend to just be a lot more reckless with the characters that they have. But press that subscribe button, man. We're on this grind to 100,000 subscribers. I appreciate you guys for watching, man. My name's Zakashi, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one, man.